Hello everybody, I am back. Today I'm gonna show you how to draw a cute cartoon pizza. Alright, so we're gonna start off by drawing a little guideline first. Okay, so which is basically just a regular triangle, upside down triangle. Alright, so once you got this shape done, you can move on to drawing the pizza. Alright, so I'm gonna use my ink pen so it'll be like easier to see in a drawing video. Okay, so we're gonna start off by drawing kind of like the crispy part first, which is kind of like the top part. Okay, so just try to draw kind of like the rainbow lines first. Okay, it's kind of, I don't know just the proper name for this line, those kind of lines, but it's kind of like located in the top. Okay, and then we can expand this line right there to make it look like kind of like a pizza shape. Okay, that's kind of the cheese kind of melted like that right there. Alright, so we can go ahead and expand this line as well. Okay, so make it kind of like a curvy line, so it be kind of like more looking like a cheese pizza. Okay, so I don't know what kind of topping you guys like, so I'm just gonna use pepperoni. Alright, so we're gonna finish. Before we put a pepperoni on it, just we're gonna finish the crispy part on the top first. Alright, so that's basically the top part. Alright, the next part we can go ahead and draw the kind of like the side view right there. Okay, so it makes it draw like pretty small since it's kind of like the side right there. Okay, so I'm gonna also make it a little bit more cartoony style by drawing here a arm right there. Okay, so let's draw out the arm shape first. Okay, then we're gonna just draw like 3 fingers. Okay, so that's the first one. Alright, then the second one will be kind of like right there. Okay, so that'll be the second finger. Okay, then we can go ahead and draw out the big thumb right there. Alright, so that'll be kind of like the 3 fingers. Okay, then we can keep on expanding this line to make it look more like a pizza. Okay, so that's kind of like basically it for the that side. Then we're gonna draw this finger. This hand is kind of a little bit different since he's kind of giving you guys a number 1 finger. Okay, so that'll be 2 lines up first. Okay, and then we can go ahead and draw. Oh, there's a little bug. Okay, so we can go ahead and draw out the big thumb right there. Okay, then we're gonna get out the draw out the big number 1 finger. Okay, and then so that be kind of like the first finger. Then we gotta draw the rest of them is kind of like holding down. Okay, also kind of 4 fingers. This side we're just gonna draw 2. Okay, so that'll be 1 and 2 right there, kind of like an egg shape. Okay, so we can expand this line out, so that'll be kind of like the pizza. Alright, then the next part we can go ahead and draw the eyes. Okay, so let's start off with a circle right there. Okay, so we can draw the circle like pretty big. Alright, let's sketch out. Then we're gonna do another circle right beside it. Okay, so that'll be kind of like the second circle. So that those 2 circles will represent the eyes. Okay, kind of face look very similar like an egg. Okay, then the next part we can just go ahead and draw the mouth. Okay, so the mouth is like giving a very big smile. So let's draw out the lip right there, top lip. Okay, and then let's draw another line down right there. Okay, so that being kind of like the mouth giving a big smile. Okay, so then we're gonna draw here a tongue. Okay, so showing a tongue that how big of a smile it is. Okay, then we're gonna draw another line right there. So that being kind of like the mouth. Okay, then we're gonna draw. We can go ahead and draw the eyebrow. Okay, so just 2 eyebrows right there. Okay, so that one and this one, that'll be the second eyebrow. Alright, so if you want to, you can make those egg-shaped eyes a little bit bigger, so you can give more of a cartoony style. Okay, if you don't have to, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Alright, so I'm gonna next part, I'm gonna use my ink pen. This basically follow my sketch line to ink over the my original sketch line. Okay, so that'll be like easier to see in the video. Okay, so just ink it over. Okay, so if you draw it like not really perfect, it'll be okay because this is more cartoony style. Alright, then we're gonna draw the eye pupil. So we kind of right there. I think that's called the iris. Okay, so it'll be right there. Okay, then another one is we kind of right here. Okay, both of them like look to the right. Okay, then the next part we can draw the big smile. Okay, once you got the eyes done, we can move on to drawing the eyebrow right there. Okay, so just basically draw a line down. Okay, so another line right there. Just basically follow the kind of like the sketch line right there. Okay, and then we gotta do the same thing for the big smile as well. Okay, draw a line out. Okay, so the big smile will be just follow the sketch line as well. Okay, so it'll be kind of like a big smile. Alright, then curve. Okay, when you draw the tongue, just draw one part at a time. Okay, just draw it like that. Okay, and then finish it. Alright, now we basically got the outline of the drawing done. Now we can move on to drawing the pepperonis and mushrooms. Okay, just basically draw a circle, then another circle. Okay, if you like pepperoni, you can draw some more pepperonis in there. If you don't, just draw a few. Okay, and then you can kind of like draw the umbrella shape for the mushroom. Okay, over the place. Alright, yeah, that's another pepperoni, and then the mushroom right there, another one. Okay, I don't know what kind of vegetable do you like, but just draw a few of them in there, it will look good. Okay, then the next part, I'm gonna use my eraser to erase the sketches real quick, and I'll be back. Alright, the last step to draw the pizza is coloring it. Okay, so we're gonna pick 3 different colors of orange. Okay, as you can see that each orange is kind of like, as it goes down, it gets lighter. So that's the darkest, second darkest, this one is the lightest, 3 orange. Okay, if you don't have 3 different orange, it doesn't really matter because I can just gonna use it to color the crispy part right here. Okay, then next color I choose is yellow. It's called golden yellow. It's Crayola. And then a red, or it's called orange red. Okay, so before we start, let's also get a hard piece of paper. That's kind of like the advertisement paper, and put it under the drawing. So when you color it, it will look a lot more smooth out. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the red. Okay, so just basically push down the color pencil pretty hard. So before we use the red, I also want to tell you that you should use a pencil and just color it a little, kind of like a little shadow right there to make it look more, make the pepperoni a little bit more pop out. Okay, so I'm gonna do it to almost all the sides and put some dots if you want to. Okay, so just put some dots in there, so it kind of look like a, so maybe not dots, maybe draw little bitty circles, so it kind of look like a pepperoni. Alright, so I'm gonna do it real quick and I tie that. Alright, once you got the pepperoni done, now we're going to color the those part right there. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the just the regular yellow orange. Okay, so that be kind of the first layer right there. Is basically push the color pencil down as hard as you can. Okay, then the next I'm gonna use this mango orange. Okay, same concept. This kind of the second layer, and then the third layer will be this I don't know, light orange. Okay, for that top part right there. Okay, so I think you guys get the idea. So I'm gonna do it real quick and I tighten up as well. Alright guys, so that's basically it for the top part of the pizza. Okay, so as you may notice, I did not use those different three kind of orange. I just use yellow, not yellow, regular orange, since it'd be easier, since most of you guys have regular orange. Okay, so let me explain a little on how I did it. So I start off with a regular orange, and then add in some paints, like regular pencil shading, to that. As you notice, right here is kind of a little bit darker than this part right here, and this part is kind of like the lightest. Okay, so if you add the pencil shading, it will make it look more like crispy part right here. Okay, and then the next part we're going to also use the lightest orange you can find. Okay, so for this orange, you basically just color in and push down the color pencil pretty hard. Okay, lightest orange, and then you may want to mix in with yellow. Okay, so kind of use the same power and mix the same color in, so it kind of looking like a cheese color right there, as you can see. Okay, and then the next part, so that's two colors, light orange and golden yellow. Okay, then the next part we're going to use the brown. Okay, I'm gonna do is to color the mushroom. Okay, so don't push down the color pencil too hard. Okay, so that'll be kind of like the mushroom. Okay, so that's kind of pretty simple. So I'm gonna do those parts real quick, and I'll be back to explain some more colorings. Alright guys, so once you got the coloring done for the cheese part, then we can go ahead and color the mouth. Okay, so just basically using your color material to color the Sharpie to color the mouth dark. Okay, so since it's the dark shadow. Alright, so that's kind of pretty simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it in real time. Okay, this is make sure you color it in one direction, so the color don't get messy. You just color it in up and down. If you color it up, start off with up and down. Alright, so that's basically done for the mouth. Okay, so now let's switch to a red color pencil for the tongue. Okay, so just don't push down too hard, very lightly. Okay, like that. So that'll be kind of like the tongue. Alright, so that is basically it for the pizza. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had a successful time trying this. Thank you. I'll be back with a new video as soon as possible.